People are going to be watching if they're communicating with us so we can communicate back. All right. So welcome back everybody to Cool Sports Chat. Sorry, I'm adding people to it as we speak. Brendan just joined. But tonight's our fantasy football draft. Always a fun time of the year. We do have a new player this year, David, who you should recognize from our interview. He's host of Abnormal Voyages.
Yes, sir. I'm excited.
Yeah, we're excited to have you here. Also on the stream tonight, we see Captain Bob over there. Bobby, good to see you. And then right below him is my dad. He's just called the Bats this year. He doesn't want to jinx himself with the other word that he did 1 year.
1 year. That's all it took. I won the championship and I changed it to Champion Bats, and I think I won one game the entire year. So
Yeah,
that will not happen again. We're staying Birmingham Bats. We're good.
yeah. And then we got cousin Brian. Brian, how's it going?
Good, doing well.
And then last but not least, we got an Eagles and a Cowboys fan in the house. This should be interesting. But we got Brendan.
It's all right. People are allowed to have bad taste. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, you got your Montana Outlaws Cup. Good job. Good job. So, I mean, I guess we still got a little bit of time before the draft actually goes live, but we can maybe look back at the year that was where me and Brendan tied. So, Brendan, how does it feel to tie? Do we got to cut this championship out?
I would like it for a couple days. Otherwise, you could probably keep it for the year. I don't care. Be better for you guys in Colorado, anyways, than be way out here.
I mean,
Yeah, because it's going to come right over this way, so I got to have it close.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to take it to somewhere else.
Oh, look, we got a comment. The comment is, "Where's Blake?" Does anyone know where is Blake? Blake?
Yes, he's not playing in this. I'm representing all of us as a collective, but I'm sure he'll be helping me out with lineups and stuff.
All right.
I'm sorry, David. Don't do that. I'm already starting it.
Brendan. All right. So first overall pick, David. Are you pretty excited? You studied everything, ready to go?
I am ready. Let's get it going.
All right. I mean,
You always start with the kicker.
Well, duh. I mean, that's the strongest position on the team.
I mean, as long as you don't draft a former quarterback who's now tight end, you'll be fine. We know that did happen in the 5th round 1 year.
Nice.
Yeah, Tim Tebow, the cult of Tebow.
He was definitely a godsend, guys. Come on. He's coming back. Don't worry.
Damn, Keegan, you really aren't drafting tonight.
I told you, no drafts.
You have 2 spots.
I have 2 spots. I shouldn't have any spots.
It shows 2 on the board.
Did it keep Bridgewater? I swear if it got rid of Bridgewater, Brennan, I'm pissed. Even though he's like my 4th-string quarterback. All right, so we have some contention already. Bobby, what's your strategy? Running back? I think you're looking for running back this year. Oh, we're having some technical difficulties, so we'll go to Brian. Brian, what's your strategy this year?
Oh, try to figure out how the draft actually works.
I like that strategy.
Fast-paced. All right. So I'm trying to finish signing in so I can. Mark sent me his list so I can help him with his.
Does everybody pick in the first round, or how does that work?
It goes based off of keepers. So I think the first 2 picks are David and then Scott. Which I do not see him. I thought he was going to join. Maybe I'll message him on Facebook.
Yeah, they've been having issues in Arizona.
Yeah. Well, we are 13 minutes away.
It does look like they got rid of Teddy Bridgewater, Keegan.
It's because he's wearing a stupid number. That's why. No quarterback in their right mind would wear number 50.
What did Otto Graham wear? Otto Graham wore a weird number. It is not
hate
irrelevant.
The new numbering system is awful.
I mean, yeah. The number 0 is kind of funky, but what are you gonna do?
Down below, if you hit share your screen, I think it's present maybe. You should be able to, it'll kick us all over and it'll have the draft right in the center.
All right, I'm trying to find my kicker. You said that's what I should go for first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
absolutely a kicker. That's exactly what you need. And then the second one, you always get a backup kicker. You
Well,
need
duh. I know football. Okay, come on.
Scott said he's coming.
Okay. Yeah, he's got. I want to hear his reasoning from going from a Super Bowl chasing team to having almost no players. So, I mean, I think I know what it is, but
He's ready to shake things up.
I think he's going for somebody. I don't want to say anything. Don't want to influence draft picks.
He's trying to get a kicker.
That's definitely what it is. He's like,
Yes.
all right, I dropped these guys, opens me up for a good kicker.
It just reminds me, every time you say it, just reminds me of when Dark Horse drafted Tim Tebow in the 5th round. Why would you do that? That's terrible. Uh-oh, it moved you guys down. Oh, because it's now showing my screen.
All right, let's see. It looks like Carlson's the best kicker to go for, maybe. I don't know.
Let's see if it lets me sign in. Keeps giving me errors.
That was my screen, Keegan.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So if you go down to present, down at the bottom, and then go to share screen, it'll show it.
But I only have
Only have
one screen.
Oh, okay. You left us on a cliffhanger there with that sentence.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
this
you
sometimes.
won't be able to see everybody, I don't think, when you share your screen.
It's not letting me share the draft one.
Tell me if you see this. Hold on. Do you see this?
I mean, oh, here, let me add to stream. There we go. Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, so that's my screen.
I mean, that works because then we can see it.
Yeah.
Mommy, this is what they do.
Do you want me to enter the draft room?
Yeah, enter the draft. We got 10 minutes.
They do that
I gotta make sure I'm.
at the end. They do that at the end of the what is it? At the middle of the song. They do that at the end of the song. They do this.
Luke's, do we get another?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Hold on.
milk, and if the milk's gonna be filled, but,
I'm eating mine.
well, let's just make sure all of our milk is drank before we fill it, okay?
Okay, hold on. I gotta stop
Oh,
sharing. Share
Yeah.
again.
No, I don't think it'll allow us because it says it's only letting us have 6 people.
Okay.
Well, oh, for Scott,
Yeah.
if you can add to the stream this again, that'd be cool.
What's the next thing?
Oh, and then there were 5.
Uh-oh. Oh. Technical issues.
Your draft starts soon.
No.
6 minutes. I don't care.
What happened?
I don't know.
You left us for a bit.
Okay, so Keegan, if you
So it's going to only allow 6 at a time. So we might have to take turns on who's on screen. But
all right, if you let the draft room in, it'll
Yeah.
show up. Scott, we heard that there was a rumble that you were going for a kicker for your first 2 picks, just to have backups of a kicker.
Hey, James, kickers went down.
That's right. That's right.
So, do you think it would be like super safe to go ahead and get like 3 kickers for the first 3 picks?
You should get at least 3 kickers, just in
Because I mean, if
case.
something happens, I don't want to only have 1 or 2 kickers left.
No, they get hurt. You know, tackling people on kickoffs. You never know.
Absolutely.
yeah, when they get kicked in the face by Antonio Brown.
Right.
Hey, turf toe.
Turf toe, yeah.
will really fuck.
Hamstring, pulled hammies.
You know what?
Got to be careful of that.
I'm changing my team name to that right now, the Turf Toes. Hold on.
I like your team name.
Hey, be careful. Be careful. You change your team name, you will tank the rest of the season. I've done it.
That's
I've done
not
it one
true.
time. Oh,
I
yeah.
changed my name to Montana Outlaws and won 3 championships in the last 5 years.
Well,
Yeah,
but
but-
I got cocky. That was the problem.
Yeah,
I was
he
cocky.
went from Birmingham Bats one year, won the championship, changed it to Champion Bats, won 1 game.
Yeah, it was awful.
You got greedy.
That's right.
Not for you. Do you want to clean their water bowl?
All right, Brian, I'm going to just I'm going to switch you with Bob real quick. I'll bring you right back. All right, Bobby, you're still here. I just can only have 6 at a time. So we're just rotating who's on screen, okay? If you got a question, just raise your hand. All right, you're back, Brian. Ooh, 4 minutes till we have a run on kickers. I cannot wait. This is going to be exciting.
Rogan,
It's gonna
you
be
wanna
fierce.
I don't know who's winning the Super Bowl though. Like realistically, Kansas
Say hi.
City. You think?
Hello.
Hello,
Mm,
Baltimore.
I don't know. You know, honestly, I think it's going to be very interesting to see how the season goes. There's a lot of teams that are kind of doing that rebuilding. There's so many rookies that got brought in. Like, this is one of the most open seasons I think we've had in a while.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's because you're not laying on my laptop.
I mean, there's definitely the old favorites that are still doing well, but a lot of mix up, like Aaron Rodgers over the Jets. Is that going to be what they need to kind of finally get in there? Or we'll
Tell you
see.
who's not winning the Super Bowl.
Russell Wilson.
It rhymes with cowgirls.
Whoa.
I gotta go, guys. Sorry.
Brandon.
No. Diehard Cowboy fan, but I would be shocked if they even get to the conference championship this year.
They got tickets. They got tickets.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Jerry
it's-
bought seats for everyone, right?
Right.
I just thought it was funny that when Dak got the Man of the Year or whatever, he was like, "This is the only way a Cowboy can get to the Super Bowl."
Oh.
Right.
Oh. I mean, Dak's a great guy. I just don't think he's it, though. You know.
You have to refer to him as how he likes to be referred, as a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Okay,
That's his full title.
that is. They're going to put it on the jersey.
Oh my God.
So, how many games before they bench Russell Wilson? You think
One.
one?
He's going to get a mysterious illness like last year. He will get hurt. Mark Schlereth ripped him apart, man. He's like, how many cameras are on a quarterback? Just show me where he got hurt. And he's like, there's not a picture, there's not a camera, there's not a video, there's nothing that says he got hurt anywhere, except he just didn't want to play in the system and wanted to show everyone it wasn't his fault.
I want to say things. I do.
Do it. You got 50 seconds. Let it out.
I mean, for all the smack that Bronco fans gave me last year, we stole your quarterback. Who won the Super Bowl? Who threw away the Super Bowl? It wasn't the defense. The defense won us that. I don't know. I just don't like his persona. Mr. Unlimited.
Honestly, I'm not going to lie, though. I am jealous that Sean Payton didn't come here. I think he would have been a much better match here than McCarthy for Dallas.
Absolutely, but you have a coach already, and it's Jerry Jones.
Dude,
and until Jerry Jones is not the coach.
Jerry Jones needs to. I can solve the Cowboys' issue.
Brendan,
Jerry
you're going to get in
Jones
trouble.
and stops putting in.
Uh-oh, we're on the clock, David.
All right.
Kickers. You got to go right
So
to kickers. There's a punter,
Do
maybe.
I select it, or do I just say it and they selected?
No,
Here we
you
go.
have to select it, yeah.
All right. I mean, I got to do this. I was talking earlier about it. I actually got to meet this guy this last season. He was awesome to watch. I am taking Mr. Bijan Robinson.
All right.
That's
Yeah, I
not
know.
a kicker.
I know we were
I
talking about
know.
that.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, it looks like you might be back on the clock.
Oh. Okay.
It could have been back-to-back kickers. You ruined it. That would have been history right there.
If I would have only known.
Scotty, you got to sign in on the NFL app.
You know what? I'll let the clock run just a little bit, just so he can have another couple of seconds. But yeah.
I understand.
Scotty, you got to sign into the NFL site.
Let me just really
Trying to get there. I'm getting there.
All right.
Is Odell is Odell even on a team? I don't even know why I kept him.
He's on the
He's on
Ravens.
Baltimore.
All
on
right, I'm
Baltimore?
gonna go
Okay.
ahead. I am making my second pick. Oh, it's tempting to take him, but I'm gonna go ahead taking Bryce Young.
Whew.
Mm.
Okay.
We'll see. I got some faith in the guy.
All right. Looks like we got Mr. Dark Horse on the board. Let's see. Ooh, and it looks like CJ Stroud is gone.
Mm.
Oh, we got Nick. He's commenting diehard Vikings fan, but they will probably choke like they always do.
Mm.
Nick.
Hey, as long as they don't have to
Let's
play
see,
their
that's-
games in prime time, they'll be fun.
Thursday night against the Eagles. Sorry, week 2.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get to my spot where I can pick.
Go to
Can
players.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what to
Players.
do.
Okay.
Who to pick.
There we go.
Got 41
Then I
seconds.
guess I
It said I picked
Yeah,
seventh,
I will
and I don't know if I picked or not.
Who'd you pick?
I didn't pick.
No, Desert. Oh, Anthony Richardson. I knew it.
Anthony
Ah.
Richardson.
Keegan called that. He said you. Yeah, he said you were getting rid of a bunch of people, so you had a higher draft pick.
Oh well, that's true.
Here, it looks like Ty's here, so I'm gonna rumble around the cameras. Give me 1 second. All right, Ty. Looks like you're here as well. How's it going?
Not too bad.
I can do it later.
So far, we've had a run on kickers. You haven't missed much.
Four kickers in a row, Ty. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. The kickers have been doing me well. I'm just trying to figure out who to go with next. Luckily, even if Thielen just did get a concussion, I have a deep wide core, so. Trying to figure out other stuff. Trying to think if Smith and Jigba would be a good pick to go with.
Do it.
Do it?
Do it.
Oh. Well, I think I know how to sharpen it.
Well, I think I pick in round 25, so you're good, Ty.
Keegan, you just took somebody.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is how you sharpen it.
I'm not drafting. I'm drafting on Mark's.
This is how you
Says
sharpen
I'm
it,
13 picks away.
Yeah, I might have to take him.
So I just want you guys to know it's suggesting to me if they did auto pick, I'd be taking Daniel Carlson, a kicker. All right? Even the computer knows what's up.
Hey, the dude's from Colorado Springs. You can't go wrong.
No, I think I am going to take this suggestion here. We're taking Chris Godwin.
You just took Godwin?
I did.
Nice. Yeah, let's see.
Way far away.
How do you sharpen it? Oh,
I guess I should look at the draft. It's hard looking at my phone knowing who's drafting.
What?
Brendan, who's the next one?
Damn it.
Ooh, you took a wide receiver from Seattle.
But what?
Oh, Matt took
Yeah,
him
if
on the
Thielen's got a concussion, I need somebody to back it up.
Yeah. All right, we got Desert Dogs on. I'm going to switch up the cameras just a sec.
I mean, I can always look at players available if something comes up, I guess, but
All right, so
I don't
Desert
think,
Dogs is
I
on
don't
the
think Smith's
clock.
going to be out that long.
Brendan, you got after Scotty, you got the next pick.
Can I please bite?
Yeah, and it's down to 2 people, so hopefully everyone else I wanted
What?
to take in.
I gotta pay my credit card.
Is there a kicker available?
So hold on.
No,
Oh, you-
none left.
You took DeAndre Hopkins?
They're pretty much all
Let
gone.
me see if I can put it on. I don't know.
Like I said,
Oh,
everyone
dang.
you took or that I was going to take first.
Okay, honey,
Wait.
well, hold on.
Is it time for a kicker?
I think you're good. I don't think you need one yet, David.
I don't know, man. Are they going to be left?
I think you had a missed opportunity with the first and second pick to go back-to-back kickers.
I really should. I'm going to be beating myself up this whole season. Everybody I go against, they're going to beat my kickers only, and I'm going to be like, oh, it could have been me.
I will remind you the entire season that you should have had a kicker.
Just load me out and drop me.
I'm here to help you. I'm here to help
Thank you. Thank you.
you.
Help me to remember the error of my ways for next season.
We should get him a shirt that says, "I wish I got a kicker."
I'm looking for my credit.
All right.
2023 vote kicker.
We're taking Michael Thomas.
But why aren't you playing with other people? Why?
And it looks like
don't you just keep
Scotty's.
playing with other people?
So far the draft's mainly just been David and Scott going back and forth drafting.
Do other kids buy stuff?
Yeah, okay.
When do I pick? When do I pick?
I know. Well, that's true.
Let's see.
Well, honey, I'm trying to find my card, okay? Then
What are you in need of for possessions?
I'm trying to
Kicker.
The 17th round, Ron.
I'm not short on that one.
Let me try to find.
All right, we got some time.
There's
I got till the 25th round, as far as I know.
I got till the 20th. For
All
me
right.
Honestly, I'm tempted to take a kicker next just because it'd be hilarious.
Look
I
at
think
the
it's the
backs.
smart thing to do. It's prudent. It's prudent.
Just start taking every kicker so nobody can get one.
Yeah, then you could demand some trades.
Yeah, I have Cedric Wilson coming off next as a keeper.
Who is Cedric Wilson?
Wide receiver from Miami.
Ah.
Okay. Well, let me find my card. So just give me a minute, okay?
All right. Let's go with. Let's see. What's his buy?
I
Yep.
don't think anyone else worth taking.
Rondale Moore, Arizona.
That's not a bad pick, dude.
Thank you. I think
Here's-
he's gonna have a decent season.
Rondale Moore's gonna have a good year.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna bring Brian in real quick. All right, so we're talking about Arizona. Brian, you do have their quarterback. How do you feel about Kyler Murray right now?
Well, I'm hoping he gets better quick.
Yeah, at least you kept his backup, though. So if he doesn't, you're good.
All right.
I'm only in school.
Telling you, this is gonna be a funky year compared to last year with the off season and all the injuries. So
I'm only in school.
there is no predicting what's gonna go where.
You're the nerd
Right.
in school.
All right, next round. Next round, we got Bobby drafting, so we get a little bit of a shake.
A little bit of flavor.
Yeah. Instead of David and Scott the whole time, we'll have David, then Bob, then Scott. Because then it just goes by who, like the finished records of last year.
So you're telling me I need to get my kicker now?
That's
That's what I'm hearing.
Before the bats, you're good.
Absolutely.
Back on it. You know what? What could we use? We could probably grab.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You know what? Let's look a little to the future.
We're going young.
Oh my gosh, there's so many nerds, bro. There's so
Yeah,
many nerds.
Let's go with Dustin Kincaid.
I have something to show you later tonight.
It's a good pick. Good young tight end.
Who cares, little nerd?
All right, Bobby, it looks like you're almost up.
You nerds.
All right, we got Scott on the clock, I think.
Let's see. Scott, you have not taken a kicker the entire time. What's your strategy here?
Well, we just no matter what, we play it on fourth down.
Scott says no
I agree.
kicking.
I agree, man. Kicking's for wusses. You go for it, no matter what. We don't accept field goals, touchdown or nothing.
Okay. Fourth and 45 is perfect for us.
Oh, he's Looks like Scotty's going for a 1-2 punch, quarterback and wide receiver combo because he's got Alec Pierce from Indianapolis.
Oh. Let's see.
Stack it. Stack it.
Hey, double points. It's always good. Always a good strategy.
How many do I have after this? What do I got left?
What else do I need? What else do I need?
You still got like 11 picks after this, or 10 picks after this, David. You're good.
I know.
You took over a team that just gave up and released their entire roster, so pretty
Jesus.
much.
You know what? Then that's fine. We'll take Devontae Parker.
Louisville. Oh, Bobby, you are up. Let's see who Bob takes.
I'm going to go on the ledge and say it's someone from the Broncos.
It was Marvin Mims, their wide receiver. Luckily, though, the entire receiving corps did just get hurt this week, so he will see playing time.
Yeah, they're actually putting a kicker as a receiver.
That's a lot of points.
Also, they released Brandon McManus, so no current Bronco has ever beaten the Chiefs. That's great.
It'll also stay that way through this season as well.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is just something else. I will say I did enjoy our trip out to Kansas City, Brendan. That was fun.
Kansas City's nice.
Yeah.
It is.
I would pick it over St. Louis. If someone said St. Louis or Kansas City, definitely Kansas City. Now,
I agree.
Yeah, we did see a lady almost get run over on the sidewalk, so that is something.
St. Louis doesn't have a football team, Keegan, so just saying.
I know. I remember when they did the good times before LA, before the Empire. Who's on the clock right now? Oh, it's
I am on
David
the
again.
clock now.
It's the usual. Oh, look, but we have some shake-up this round. Brian, you are going to be drafting here in a couple picks. You already have a kicker, so do not let Dad influence you. Do not let him influence you into a second kicker.
Brian, you got to take a second kicker. You never know what's going to happen.
I love kickers.
Oh, what the heck? All right, I think I'm gonna have to. Is it time for a kicker? You know what? Let's go. Let's go, Jay McKinnon.
All right, Kansas City can't go wrong there.
Yeah, he's a solid backup.
That's why I had a wide receiver that was playing. I think he played for Tampa Bay last year, but Kansas City ended up signing him. So I was like, I'm going to keep him. I don't know.
Oh, he took the kicker.
Oh no.
Oh, Carlson's gone. I can't do the league. I'm done.
Brian's winning the whole league right now.
No, that wasn't him.
He's gonna win.
That wasn't him. That was Grayson took the kicker.
Oh.
Brian is now on the clock though, so now we have a shake-up.
That was my need to have.
Brandon Cooks from Dallas. Not a bad pickup, right? Not a bad pickup. Oh, now we got Scotty back on the board.
Not right now. I picked a little bit ago. DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, Dad, you are in the next round. So.
Kicker.
I need to see a run on kickers.
Why don't you look at the camera?
All right, let's see. I'm going to bring Ty in real quick.
What's going on?
All right, Ty. So we're still a little bit worried. How many are you away from drafting?
I have the Cardinals defense coming up.
Okay, so you have one more after this.
I'm still like 5 rounds away.
I'm still a lot of rounds away, so I'm not too concerned.
Yeah, you should be, because no kickers are going to be left.
I already have my kicker.
Whoa, what? Mind blown.
He's a weirdo and he keeps his kicker. I don't know who else keeps their kicker.
I'm telling you now, that's if I win this year, that's going to be my rule for next year. Only keep your kicker. Everybody else.
Oh my
start
gosh,
over.
that's awesome. That's gonna be awesome.
All right, David, you are back live on the draft clock. This has been the David show today. How does it feel? Pressure?
You know what? It feels good. Feels good, man.
I don't need to call
This is how the elite welcomes the newcomer. We just let it be your day.
You know what?
Notice how Blake's not here because, where's Blake? He's
Yeah,
not on-
we already got people commenting. Different Blake, not your Blake, David.
Oh, see, I thought it was fine. I was like, I don't know where the hell he is right now.
That's usually our comment with our Blake as well. We have a whole Facebook page dedicated to him. Where's Blake? It's just us
All right, got a
asking random
kicker.
people. Oh, kicker's off the board.
Oh, look. Speaking of Blake, it's his turn. Who will he take? What?
Who does he usually take?
Who knows?
Who-
I mean, he kind of robbed somebody of good players yet last year. It's kind of annoying. Oh, he took Addison, the new number 2 for Minnesota.
It's not a bad draft pick. Who does he even have?
That's a good one.
Oh,
A lot of these auto picks.
Brian is on the clock.
All right.
I love you.
It's kind of weird that Blake took a quarterback, CJ Stroud, when he already had Dak Prescott and Tua.
I wanted to take
Yeah, but
Anthony
Dak
Richardson,
doesn't
even
count.
though I have.
Dak
I
doesn't count as a
I thought
quarterback.
Dak was an auto win. If you had him on your team, you automatically won that week. Is that not true?
Well,
He gives you
that's
not when you
25
rob
points.
somebody.
He's a
Not
cowboy.
when you
Give that
rob
money
your
back.
Team is now on the clock.
Uh-oh, the bats are on the clock. Kicker!
Kicker.
Look, we can see what you're looking at and everything. I'm studying this draft tape right now.
Who's in your queue?
It's all
Yeah,
kickers.
I don't have a queue. It's all kickers. Look at these guys.
Pure kickers.
Look at these
I
guys.
don't know why you need a kicker.
This
Hey,
guy
he doesn't
doesn't
even
even
have.
have a team.
He doesn't even have a
This guy
Q.
isn't even
He just has a
playing.
K because it's all kickers.
Who is it?
That's right. It's all kickers. Let's see.
Rip that in half. That
Let's
was
see.
Okay.
There you go.
seriously.
Kicker.
Oh, you took a quarterback. So now you have 2 young quarterbacks.
That's right. Because I got rid of Aaron Rodgers.
Now you have Aaron Rodgers. You
Oh,
got
I
rid
do?
of Tom Brady last
No, he
year.
traded him.
Ah,
He
No,
traded him away
Tom
last
Brady.
year.
No, it was Tom
Yeah.
Brady.
Yeah.
He got rid of Tom Brady for Justin Herbert.
Oh,
was
I
a
thought
great
he
deal.
traded Rodgers away.
do I have Rodgers too?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How do I see that?
Go to your roster.
I don't have my roster right here.
All right. So it looks like who did Desert Dogs just pick? Oh, Quentin Johnson, the young rookie wide receiver from the Chargers.
You know what? Let's go with this. That'll be some good double points, maybe. We're going Jacoby Myers.
Okay. That's right, because you got Jimmy
Jimmy
Garoppolo.
Garoppolo. Yep.
Uh-oh, Ty's on the clock. Who is he going to take?
Edwards-Helaire.
Interesting.
I gotta start picking my second kicker.
I was short on running backs, so kind of had to.
Oh, Deuce is a good choice.
I mean, I think his team is purely Houston Texans, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Dallas Cowboy players.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no. Actually, we were out at a training camp last month up in California. We went up for a day of that when we were up there, and Deuce was showing off some pretty good moves.
Okay. Yeah, I know he was getting pretty pretty good praise from the last preseason games. So
Yeah, but as we all know, nobody cares about those.
I think it's pretty cool that his dad is the one that got to draft him.
That is
Yeah.
cool. It's a good story for sure.
June.
Someone's looking for a running back. Hasty wouldn't be bad with Jacksonville either.
yeah,
Your team is now on the clock.
the bats are on the clock. Who do you got? Go to your roster. You need to look at your roster and see what you need.
How do I do that? I already looked at my roster. This is all I could see right here. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, the new update with fantasy is kind of weird compared to last year because you used to be able to just click on team or draft it or see what's needed.
There's the draft board.
Mm-hmm. Still doesn't help though.
Nope. Doesn't help at all.
No. Stinks because you can't just look at a team.
Here, I wonder if I can. I don't. Oh, actually, I might be able to. Let's see. But I mean, I don't think I have enough time. Are you okay? Is the computer being beat up right now?
Me?
I just heard clicking noises. I was afraid of the computer.
I heard that too.
It brought back memories of work. Uh-oh. Beep.
Nick Collins. Not bad.
That's funny. I didn't think Nick Collins was a kicker.
Mm-mm.
All right, we got Desert Dogs back on the board.
I think teams are desperate right now, so I think anybody's willing to try out for anything when it comes to that.
Oh. All right. Let's see.
Next.
What do we want?
Next.
What do we got up here?
I thought you were gonna play V, baby.
Oh, draft error. Draft error. Careful there. They're all scared.
I was trying to log in on my phone to see if I could see my roster.
Oh, yeah, I won't let you do that.
No, it got angry.
All right, you know what? This may be a terrible move, but it might pay off big, especially next year or so. I'm going to take Trey Lance now.
Okay.
Oh. Interesting.
I know it shows literally no faith in Dak, but we'll see what happens.
Hey, it's okay. You got to have some options.
Uh-oh.
Hey, stop trying to sound on your phone.
I'm not.
It knows. You thought about
It's
it.
getting cranky.
All the injuries, we're going to gamble here.
Oh,
Okay, juice it. All right.
Dude, they have 4 running backs out right now. 2 with torn Achilles. So Christian McCaffrey's the only kicker right now. Or running back.
All right.
The juice check might actually get some reps.
Freaking down.
Keegan, go ahead and share the screen again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'll take one. Thanks. No, that's good. Thanks.
Okay, Bears is back on. I'm gonna bring him on. We haven't heard from Brian in a little bit. All right,
You go
Brian.
back, he's just asleep.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, Brian's on the clock. Let's see what he does.
You want me to get the kickers on the screen for you? There you go.
Now we all know all the kickers.
Look at all those all-stars. They're ready.
What's Matt up to
Your
tonight?
team is now on the clock.
He's having dinner with family, out of state family. All right, the bats. Yeah, he just had surgery too, so he's been out of action for a little bit.
Right.
Okay, so how has nobody taken DJ Dallas yet?
Well, because he's like third or fourth string.
He's got a badass name, though.
He does. I do like his name.
And Byron Scott with Philly.
If you got a minute, look up DJ Dallas's picture. His eyes look so wide, it's hilarious. The one they used for him is amazing.
Oh, let me check that. Very intense eyes right there.
Right, it's like, oh, you picked me? So it looks like the format we're doing, we don't really have any defensive players, right? We're just doing the team defense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah, I did that one year
Right
with
over there.
some high school friends of like you draft like every position.
Yeah, it's not.
And it was
Yeah.
It's
too much.
It can get very messy, yeah. Let's see. All right.
All right, Scotty's back on the board. Scotty. Let's see. Oh, got the Commanders defense. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I took my backup D.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take Mr. Isaiah Hodgins.
Okay, okay. I think
See how
John's
that
would be
goes.
pretty good. All right. Jarrett Stidham is off the board, everybody.
Stidham.
Oh, no.
Who took him?
Bobby.
It might not be a bad choice, though.
Come game 2 when Russell Wilson's benched. Ty, who we gonna pick?
Let's see. Let's just throw in a third string, huh?
Ooh, Minshew. Okay,
It's Indy, dude. Everybody gets hurt all the time.
Right. Well, plus it sounds like I don't know. We'll see how their running back situation turns
Another
out.
kicker gone.
Uh-oh.
Matt Gay is off the board.
I had him last year.
How did you not keep him, man? Jeez.
Felt better with Fairbairn.
I think the South Park Cows are going to go pretty far this year.
I think he'll get a kick out of that, Shane, if you're listening.
Your team is now on the clock.
Uh-oh.
I need to,
Uh-oh.
gonna have to look for kickers here.
Uh-oh. We actually need to draft a kicker now.
See, he's getting nervous. He's seeing all the good ones go, and he's like, damn, I need one.
I know.
Remember, if you're looking for the Dallas Cowboys kicker, it's under random fan from the stands, okay?
Got it. I got him. I took him.
Good. That's yeah. It changes every game. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, Montana Outlaws is up soon. He took a kicker.
Okay, your season's over. Kicker.
I'm shocked he wasn't taken already.
You know,
another kicker gone.
You might as well go home, everybody. Your season's over.
Yeah, you can just count me your back-to-back champ. It's okay.
How is Disley not gone as the tight end?
So you keep saying that, Ty. You're going to influence someone to take them.
I don't think I need it. I think I have to.
You know, this is hilarious. My auto pick would automatically give me another kicker.
That's the best player available as a kicker.
Because you need to have it.
All right. You know what? We're going to get Cade. Cade Otten. Let's grab him.
Your team is now on the clock.
Who is that?
That I just picked?
Yeah.
Cade Otten. Tight end for the Buccaneers. Yeah. I mean, not as good as a kicker, but
I'm shooting for the moon with this one, but let's check.
Let's see what you got.
Sam Laporta, Detroit.
Okay.
you know, I was hoping he would say that and then pick something like the Saints defense.
I already have 2 defenses. What else do you need?
Kickers.
I have 2.
You need at least 5.
There's always free agent kickers. That's the bright side.
That's true. Somebody's always willing to jump in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I usually just keep one kicker and change it on the bye week and then be good.
Yep.
No, but they have gotten hurt because you get the roughing the kicker stuff, and some come up hurt.
Yes.
Trey McBride's still available out of CSU for Arizona. Shocker.
How many rounds do we have in total?
25.
Oh, okay.
Getting near the end.
Yeah, it goes pretty quick once we hit a certain
almost
round.
cover.
At this point, we start just throwing darts at people, and we're like, I think that's who I'll pick.
Hey, I like that guy's name rhymes with this. Let's do that.
Right. Anything that rhymes with kicker. That's what I'm looking for right now.
Marcus Dicker.
Disley. That's close.
Your team is now on the clock.
Uh-oh, that Lions defense.
What really
Neither
sucks
defense.
is there was so many injuries in the preseason
Hey, Ron.
Right.
that your
Yo.
choices
That you were
based
just
on
looking at
position are
Disley?
kind of slim. Unless you
Do what?
have
Disley?
You were just looking at Disley.
Yeah.
I played receiver, and he was our high school tight end.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah, he's from Bozeman, Montana.
That's
I
funny.
played football with him.
That's cool.
Disley's a cool cat, though.
I have too many
Pretty
tight
down
ends.
to
I
earth.
can't keep them.
Did you take Disley? Is that what happened?
I had him for a few years, but then with his being injured and then them trading for Fant, it was. And I have 4 other tight ends that do good. So
Fant still didn't do much, though.
I don't know who I'm taking this time. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, ticket checker by his toe.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I got a couple ideas here. Either one are good.
Yeah,
You mean all those ideas on kickers?
Kind of like voting for president. Got a couple ideas and neither one are any good.
especially in the late rounds.
Oh well. Okay. All right, I'll do that.
Greg Edwards?
Mark. Mark is up. Keegan.
Yeah, I don't know who to take for him.
He needs a kicker.
No, he doesn't. He has a kicker.
No, he always needs a kicker.
We're just showing kickers some love, unlike the NFL and running backs.
That's right. There. I'll make the screen kickers. There you go. You're welcome.
All right, David's back on the board.
Well, according to this, my best available is a kicker. Harrison Butker.
It really wants you to take a kicker.
I know. They're like, hey, it'd be great. A kicker.
Really? Because for me, it says Jacoby
At least
Brissett.
he's reliable.
It might go off of who you have as well, Brendan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the adaptive one goes to like, what do you need on your team? They're like, oh, what if your kicker gets hurt? And I don't care.
That's why I always choose two.
All right. Let's grab. You know what? Yeah, let's go with it.
Is it a kicker? Is it a kicker? This is
Joshua Kelly.
Ooh, I almost took him for Mark. I almost took him.
I almost took him last round.
I just had to look at Mark's list though too. And I was like, well, Mark's guy is still available.
I think the funniest thing is it told me who was best available was a kicker, and then the other thing that's like you'll auto pick was a different kicker.
This is the best person available, but we're gonna give you this guy.
You can have the best kicker for you, or we're just gonna give you this one.
Do you want a good one or do you want a bad one?
Or it's a little bit of both. One of the two.
They're just like, they're both about the same. Just take one.
Oh, another kicker went. Okay, so now we have a run on kickers.
That might be the case. Look at everybody getting hurt, dude. Nobody in the preseason for kickers has gotten hurt.
It's going to happen.
Eventually, yes. But then you have the choice to get rid of players after all this is over.
Even if he gets hurt or it's bye week, like you guys said, there's just so many kickers always available.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, look, another Houston Texan off the board. No surprise.
Hey, Houston Texans, it's surprising they let them on the board to begin with.
All right, let's check in with.
I'm actually excited to see the Texans this year just because the coach played for the team.
That's true. It'll be interesting.
I don't
think it'll.
But
it's not going to go anywhere, I don't think, but it'll be entertaining. And what do we watch for if not entertainment?
Right.
Taylor Heineke's still available for Atlanta at quarterback, though.
But he's the backup, so.
True.
I think Jill has the starter, Desmond Ridder.
Yeah.
Your team is now on the clock.
The Raiders rookie backup might not be a bad pick. I hear the fans are calling for him to start over Jimmy G. If anyone needs a young quarterback.
Yeah, but just because the fans say it.
Well, what I've seen in preseason,
It is Josh McDaniels, so he could
That's
start
true.
like someone that's a waiter in the hotel.
He could suit up himself and just wrote on.
He could.
So next season, we're just going to do fantasy coaching, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I can't choose one of those two people. Pick one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh, I'm 2 rounds away from drafting. I'm pretty excited.
Oh man, you get to play? What?
You should get a kicker.
We gave him a participation pick.
If
So
he's
we can say
available,
he
dude,
chose
take
someone.
McPherson.
Did you choose?
Let me put the kickers back on. Here you go, Keegan.
It's okay. My keeper for this round was a kicker, so we're good.
Push the green plus that was next to it. Next to his pick.
All right, let's.
I'm not running my team this year.
Wow, haven't even started a game and already making excuses. Is that what's going on here?
Yep.
That's what it sounded like.
All right.
I'm letting my
Let's take
girlfriend run it. She
Luke.
wanted to try it, so. She'd rather watch hockey, though.
That's like a kicker. That's what I heard. You should get a kicker. It's like a stick. Same thing.
You're okay. You're okay. It's okay. Oh, baby.
Man, I'm kicking myself for not taking Deuce Vaughn earlier.
Make a trade offer.
Hey, you want Ezekiel Elliott?
I'm not the one that has him, so.
I know you're not.
Run it.
Yep, I had him. I don't think I kept him. Did I?
No, you don't
Who?
have Ezekiel Elliott.
No, I do,
David-
unfortunately.
Yeah, David has him.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He'll
okay.
get some play. New England backs always, they're just weird to try to guess who plays when.
I know,
That's the
yeah.
problem with the backs for New England. And because remember, that was the year, Keegan, that I won one game. I had both backs
From New
for
England.
New England. And I always picked the wrong one.
That's why you just play both.
Yeah, it probably would have worked the same.
Now, I want to say, however, once we'll get to the end of this, we'll talk the schedule. Because I think David and Brian play 4 times.
Damn.
How is that? Why?
I don't know. I was looking at it and I was laughing because it was just their logos back to back.
Your team is now on the clock.
Kicker.
I already got 3.
That's not enough. You know that. You said minimum 5.
Minimum
7.
Minimum
7.
5.
Let's go 7.
Just making sure I don't have any Eagles on my team.
It's okay. I have.
Oh, but you have the Longhorn I wanted.
Mr. Robinson?
Yeah.
Yep. Had to take him.
Yeah. I mean, he's currently 3rd string, so, it's okay, but.
Hey, won't be for long.
Man, I am so far away from getting any draft picks.
This is our problem, Keegan. You and I are one of the top teams, and we never have any room for new ones.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with it. One year I'll have to rebuild, and I'll remember the good times of not drafting.
Hey, this is the first year that I lost my first ever pick. and he was on my team for 11 years.
Oh, that's right.
Or Matt Ryan decided to retire.
He could have like transitioned to be a kicker, but he chose not to.
More than likely.
Oh yeah, Brett Maher. That's who they say I should. Oh my god.
Having Brett Maher doesn't replace McManus though for the Broncos.
No,
So
I think that was a poor choice on the Broncos.
Well, see,
That was
they
almost
want-
like an Elway choice, but Elway, that was like just maybe honoring.
Well, it's because Peyton's bringing in all his Saints players.
All right. You know what? Just so I can always have that awesome expression to look at. Let's go with DJ Dallas.
All right.
how the heck did he drop that far?
Who are you talking about, Ty? DJ Dallas?
Who am I talking about?
Yeah.
Nelson Aguilar.
Oh, was he still available?
Yeah, and I'm taking him. Then I have adjustments.
Oh, and look, another Texan off the board. Should we be surprised at this point? Or should we? No.
No.
I got so many wide receivers at this point.
So do I, but I have running backs too. I think a lot of this year, though, is going to be a lot of defensive battles.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on who you chose for defense at this point, if they can stay healthy.
I have.
Oh,
New
look at this!
England.
Look at this! I'm taking this person just because his name also rhymes with kicker, and he happens to be a kicker. Do you see that? Do you see this right there?
Take him. Draft him.
Right there.
Draft him.
See Dicker right there.
Corey
Dicker the kicker?
from the Chargers.
Dicker the kicker.
I didn't know he was still
Your
on the
team
board.
is now on the clock.
I didn't either.
He's gone. He's gone. No one can have him.
You know what? I'm out. It's a good season, boys.
Can't give up that easy. Whew. That means I got a draft from Mark here soon.
She is going to give me another kicker suggestion.
Is
Yeah,
it?
because for a
Does it
couple
get
years
really
I had
windy
Alex
and
Ingold, who's now with Miami. He couldn't produce crap because Josh Jacobs was in, Vegas. He still hasn't signed, huh?
Well.
Or has he?
Another kicker.
Uh-oh.
It wants me to draft the kicker.
You
Do
need
it.
to. You need to draft a kicker.
Dang it.
But I don't like the kicker who wants me to draft.
Just
Then
go to
pick
the
a different
bottom
one.
and find a free agent kicker, like a true dark horse.
There are so many injuries on the best of what's left.
I'm almost done.
That stuff's getting bad.
I don't think we have many rounds left.
No.
We're coming up on the
I think
last
we're going
round.
into the last
This
one.
is 25 right now.
Oh, I can draft this round?
No.
No.
Well, I have a little. Who needs it? Okay, go. Don't tip it.
Ooh. That might be a good one to go with.
I might just let it autograph for me.
Brendan's just going to see who he gets.
You got a kicker. Boom. Kicker.
Smart thing,
Like
I
the
think,
fourth
with this
kick in a
season
row.
is going wide receiver or running back because they always get hurt.
Right. Especially if they're a Bronco.
Yeah,
That's who I wanted me
that's
to
for sure.
draft. Was the
Noah
Broncos
Gray.
kicker, and I was like, yeah, I'm good.
You should get another kicker, Brendan.
I don't need a third kicker.
You do.
They're always on the free agency when you go into players.
No, not this year. Not this year.
Oh snap! I think that was my last pick.
It was,
You're
yeah.
not gonna, and it wasn't a kicker.
Dang
Like,
it! I
how
know I
could
needed
you-
another kicker.
You needed the explanation point there.
You know what? Anybody wants to trade me a kicker? I'm open. Anybody you want on my team, it's yours.
B. John Robinson for my kicker.
I don't know. Braxton Berrios.
Do it.
might
Send it in
actually
right
be
now.
good
Let's
with
go.
Miami this year. We'll see.
Oh, Brenton's gonna draft Mr. Irrelevant.
Oh, I am.
Who?
It better be a kicker. That's all I gotta say.
He's gonna watch.
Gotta be a
Whoever he
kicker.
drafts is gonna win the Super Bowl for him.
Right.
Ooh, I do see someone that could be good. But if I say it, someone's gonna draft. I can't. I got one more pick.
Here's the kickers. Who's left is the kicker.
It's funny to think there's two Iowa kickers, Fry and Shudak, that are still unsigned by anybody. I thought that would actually work.
All right. What? Who did you take?
Cobb.
Oh, now we got Shane on the board. Who's Shane taking?
Uh-oh.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right. Who we taking?
End it with a kicker.
Another kicker gone. This is the round of kickers.
It's a big kick.
Gonzalez might not be bad for San Francisco.
Are you trying to get another kicker? No, he's backup. They got a rookie starting. Who'd you take?
A kicker.
Did you really?
No, I took it and knew. From Jacksonville.
All right. Who am I going to draft?
We're gonna let you draft.
Oh, look at
Teddy
that.
Bridgewater.
Yeah.
You took Bridge?
He's back on the team.
That's
Oh,
ridiculous.
jeez.
They won't kick him from my team. I'm gonna set him as a keeper, even if he's not in the league. I wonder if they'll let me do that.
Doesn't
Maybe.
matter, but switching teams might actually be a good thing.
All right.
They send you a
Keegan.
bunch of notifications, just like, "Are you sure you want to keep him? Are you really sure?"
He hasn't been in the league for 5 years. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll keep him.
This draft would last us about 2 hours if they did that every time.
Right.
It's
All right, I gotta
specifically
take
just
off,
with
Keegan.
Bridgewater.
Okay. Peace.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
All right, so we got Scott back in. Brennan, who are you drafting with the final pick?
I have no clue. I have an idea, but
What position do
I
you
don't know if
need
it's worth it. Kicker, of course.
at kicker?
It
No, I
does
want a
look
running back.
like it looks like Patrick Mahomes just got dropped. So if you wanted to pick him up,
I would pick him up.
There are so many flipping free agent kickers without teams.
Thanks for attending the NFL Draft. Best of luck this season.
You took Ham?
Don't think it's the right choice, but
All right, let's see
I
what
didn't
it
know who else
tells
to
us we
take.
did.
So
When do we get that little notification about what we got?
draft has ended.
Let's see. How do I exit the draft?
I think you just got to go back to NFL.com/fantasy.
Yeah, I might do that. Because I
So
just
drop the page. It's on fantasy if you're on a desktop. Go back to fantasy.
because I want to kind of talk about our rosters real quick before we end this off.
Here we go.
All right, let's see what we did. Draft recap. I want to see what it tells me. Will it be an A+? It's not ready yet. Blah. The number one overall pick in our draft was Jimmy Garoppolo. No, that's just because keepers. Our number one pick was Bijan Robinson. So let's look at week
How
one.
do you guys think he'll do, though?
I think he'll do
He
good.
was highly touted with Texas.
I think Atlanta can be good sneakily.
It's going to have a lot to do with the team around him. He's definitely got the talent and skill to do it, but it's going to take the right plays around him to make it happen.
Yeah.
I think Cordell Patterson will go back to receiver and help out that receiving core, and
I can see that.
He'll become the number 2 behind their other guy, their other rookie that they took last year, who's good. So then they'll have a good 1-2 punch. I'm excited to watch what Bijan can do, just because I watched him in Texas because I'm a Longhorn, so it was fun to watch him.
I agree. He was great. I mean, he was the best part of the team last year by far.
So, Scotty, how do you feel about your draft? Did you get the person you were aiming for?
Well, yeah, I wanted Anthony Robinson from the beginning. Bijan was my number one pick, but Anthony was my second. So I'm good with that. We're okay.
I mean,
okay.
you pair him with Trevor Lawrence, he'll be good. It looks like you play Brian week 1. Should be a good matchup.
I took care. I took care of him a couple times last year. So.
All right, let's see. Bobby, how do you feel about your draft? You got your number 1 wide receiver? I can't hear Bobby. Can you guys hear Bobby?
No, it's blank, dude.
Okay. Bobby, you might be muted.
I think it might be. Because I know I was to start last year.
All right. Well, we're waiting. Ty, how do you think your draft went?
Considering what I watched through preseason and injuries, practice, I can't say I did great, but at the same time, we got to see how things play out coming up to week 1.
Yeah, in week 1 you do play Bobby, so it should be a interesting matchup. Now, with you have a quarterback controversy. You got Derek Carr and Kirk Cousins. Who do you think you're starting?
I'm going to, at this point, I'm probably starting Cousins against Tampa.
Okay.
their defensive core is not supposed to be that strong, so probably be a little better than New Orleans against Tennessee.
Now, David, you do have a uphill battle for week 1. You are facing Matt and the Thundercats, so I apologize for your first matchup. But
It's okay. It's okay.
I think you had a pretty good draft. How do you feel?
No, yeah, I think it's actually looking pretty solid coming in with, having to get around the keepers you guys kept. I'm just hoping Garoppolo manages to have a good year. I feel like that's going to be a lot of make or break for me with my starter there. But, Bryce Young is a solid, number 2 to throw in there if Garoppolo can't get it done. So, feeling good.
Yeah. And then, Brendan, how do you feel going in week 1? We don't play each other till week 2, so our actual Super Bowl finish will be week 2.
No, I wanted. I'm okay with it. I've never really loved my running backs, and yet again, I don't love my running backs. So,
but yet you win. Even maybe that's the key. You can't love your running backs, and you'll win fantasy football. Well, Scotty, how do you feel about? Do you love your running backs?
Oh no, I got Christian and I got Barkley, Saquon, and so long as 2 or 3 years ago that they both tear their ACLs in the same week, and then I had one of the backs from the Bears that I put in the following week, and he held that week. I was pretty sure that I was going to start getting death threats from various
running backs
to not put them there because they were all getting hurt when I had them on the game. So long as they all stay healthy, I'm in good shape.
Yes, and now let's go a little bit more in depth on Anthony Richardson because he actually looked pretty good last night? He played right against Philadelphia or 2 nights ago.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, he played what? Yeah, I think it was 2 nights ago. I was watching the game last night, and looked okay. But I think I'm definitely going with Lawrence to start the year, and come second half of the season, I think I'll feel much better about having Anthony in regularly every week. But yeah, especially for our league, I wanted to get that hotness right away for this year and next year. That's for sure.
Yeah, never bad getting rookies young. So David, I think you looked out as well this year.
Oh yeah.
Bob, are you live? Can we hear you still? No, we still can't hear Bobby.
He's on mute, dude.
Oh, I think he is, huh?
Oh.
Well, Bobby asked how we think he did. You got Broncos young rookie wide receiver, and with all their injuries, he'll definitely get a start. I think it depends on if Stidham's playing. I think he'll probably do better, but that's just my opinion.
Stidham's questionable is the only trick.
Yeah, but Russell Wilson's questionable. Unless you got like 4 defensive backs around you, you're not going to get the ball thrown at you.
Right.
All right. So before we end off, do you guys want to do this after each week? We could come back and talk about how we did.
Yeah, maybe like I guess Tuesdays or Wednesdays, something like that. I'll be down for that. Probably most weeks.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll think about that. Before we end off. Yeah. Before we end off, let's see what we think our favorite teams will do this year. We'll start with you, David.
Well, of course, favorite team, Dallas Cowboys. I'd love to say they're going all the way, but we say that every year, and I don't personally feel like this is their year. I think they'll make a good fight for top of the conference. I think us and the Eagles, it's going to be, neck and neck probably. We might sneak in on the wild card, maybe take home 1 or 2 playoff games. But I think this is really a rebuilding year. Mainly what I'm watching for them is seeing what's going on with Dak. I think this is definitively the make or break year. And if he doesn't produce, I think next year is going to be a whole new world for everything in that system. And personally, they probably need it.
Okay. Brendan, jumping from one NFC East team to the other, how do you think your team's doing?
I think we'll win the division. It'll be the first time since we won it in 2003 and 2004, back to back. I mean, I'd like to say we'd go all the way, but there's a dangerous AFC team on the other side, a couple of them, but I definitely think the Eagles are the team to beat in the NFC. I don't really see San Francisco or Minnesota being a big threat, and who the hell knows codes coming out of the South. So
Carolina.
Could be.
Ty, what about you?
Well, I'm going to toss between my favorite two. With everything going on in the off season, I would think that Houston finishes third in the AFC South. Denver maybe has a chance at second behind KC, unless they get lucky. I don't know.
Okay. And
it's one of those things.
Scotty, what about you? How do you think Colts are doing?
Well, they're going to do okay. Like going to have a rookie quarterback. And I remember when a certain guy named Manning was the rookie quarterback. And, that wasn't so great. But so we'll see about that. However, Arizona, and so I kind of see the Cardinals a lot because they're going to be on my TV. Wow, talk about disaster there. So I think I'm going to be looking for a whole lot of high school teams to play the Cardinals and a high school team. So Cardinals are going to be a disaster. Keep your money away from the Cardinals.
Yeah, no, yesterday was interesting for Arizona because they were just trading everyone, it seemed like, for a 7th-round pick too. I think it's Murray's last year.
Everybody wants to get out. Everybody wants to get out of town as fast as they can. So yeah, it's a disaster.
And then Bobby did send a message. He said Broncos 12-5, but Russell has to step it up. If he doesn't step it up, he's benched by week 6, is what he said.
And 12-5 might be questionable, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
10-7 would probably be the best. And then Mahomes would have to get hurt. Kelsey would have to probably break a leg at that point.
And not in the good way either.
No. It'd turn into Marcus Mariota, dude.
Oh, I know.
Snap the leg. That's the only way he goes out.
I gotta say though, talking about Broncos, I am super excited to see how Sean Payton does with that. I've always been a big fan of him, even when I wasn't a huge Saints fan. I liked what he was doing. And now that he's taken that year off, and maybe he cooked up some new schemes or something, but I'm very interested to see his new dynamics with this team.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because, it's funny. They mentioned the other night, or when we were playing Arizona, last time we lost to Arizona by 1 possession or 1 point or less.
was 2015, and we won the Super Bowl. So that's something to think about.
Yeah,
There's so many injuries so soon.
I think he could do it. I think he could be the coach to get you guys back there.
I don't know, man. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be interesting. Vegas in week 1, I think.
That'll say a lot.
Yeah, I mean, P. Ryan's going to get the start behind Williams at running back, and then, Judy got hurt, so we got to hope that that's not serious. After losing TP 8-1 to a torn Achilles.
Again, 2 years in a row.
He got hurt.
They might want to start, getting a different strength and conditioning coach, or at least a different wide receivers coach.
Something. We'll see where things go overall. I mean, yeah, that's something to think about for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think, kind of like we said earlier, I feel like there are definitely some strong teams, but there is no one team that I'm like, oh, they're definitely going to win the Super Bowl. So I feel like the field's wide open, any given Sunday.
Right. Yeah, for my Seahawks, I think it feels a lot like 2012, so I don't think it's quite our year. I think we're still at least a year away, but I think we get a playoff win at least.
I could see it.
Maybe take the division, but it's going to be hard. San Francisco's still pretty good.
Yeah, no official start. Excuse me. No official starter's been named either. So you don't know who's going to go to what slot. I mean, obviously Lockett's probably going to be wide receiver 1.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think it's going to be Lockett and Metcalf 1 and 2, and then Jackson's going to be your slot. Or you could put him 2 and keep Lockett in 3, or keep him in slot.
I think he'll be in slot.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Week 1's probably going to tell us the most about what teams are going to do right now. Coming up, so.
Yeah, and you know what? I've never liked him really, but I am even excited to see how Aaron Rodgers does with the Jets.
His 1 year with the Jets before he goes to Minnesota.
That'll be interesting.
Find out.
All right, so we'll probably end it here. It was a good draft, everyone, and we will reconvene in a little over a week. Before we do, does anyone have some pages they want to share? David, I know you do YouTube. Brendan has his photography. Do you guys want to talk about that? Scotty, do you have your blog still that you want to talk about or anything like that?
Yeah, I haven't really done too much on my blog, but I kind of do need to get back with it. It's been a while. There's been a whole lot of various other issues going on, family issues, various different things going on that have kind of kept me away from a lot of things I need to pay attention to. So eventually I'll get my blog back going up, and I got some things on my mind, but we'll see how that goes.
And then Brendan, you got photography. Do you want to talk about your photography real quick?
I haven't really done much. We finally got a way to watermark my photography. My girlfriend makes her own jewelry and sells it at crafts fairs and in the mall here in Kansas. And so we're going to start selling my photography and try to get some things on canvases and metal. I'm trying to find a new website to do that through since Costco changed up their stuff and I don't like who they went through. So, yeah.
And then David, obviously you got your YouTube page. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we got, Abnormal Voyages, very easy to find. You search it up on YouTube or youtube.com/Abnormal Voyages. Over the summer, a lot of stuff going on, so we weren't as consistent as we wanted to be, but getting back in the flow of things. This weekend or early next week, we should have our next voyage out, continuing our journey to doing all of the Ripley's Believe It or Not museums across the country. So got another one of those coming up. We've also got a video from the the first opening weekend of Meow Wolf in Grapevine, Texas. Here, that was pretty cool. A lot of like interdimensional art kind of thing, and then I think we got some grave videos coming out, stuff like that. We were just in California, a bunch of celebrity graves. So another cemetery safari, and pretty soon we're going to be headed into Halloween and doing our yearly trip to the Texas State Fair for all the food. So stay tuned. We should have some exciting stuff coming out soon.
Yeah, no, and it's our anniversary of when we met you in a graveyard. You know, me and Brendan's
That's right.
pastime is to go to graveyards on vacations. And it was Bonnie Parker, right? That we
Yeah, it was. That's right. Well, good old Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, go check out all their stuff. Everyone's really good at what they do, and I will make sure to put like Ty and Bob's stuff in there if you guys want to follow them as well. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out Cool Sports Chat episode 5 for our fantasy football edition. We'll be back. Make sure to go check out our latest Culz interviews. Lots of fun. And we'll see you here in the future. Y'all have a good night.
Have a good night.
Good night.